Hello, everyone. Travis here on day 1, week 11 with Doublelift. Doublelift, how excited are you to see me after I've been gone for a month?
I'm eating an onion ring right now.
It's good to be back. Speaking of it good to be back, you just lost to Cloud9. Yeah. I don't have a question. I just want you to feel the pain again.
Wow, what a great esports journalism that is, just making comments like,
What a great esports journalism that is. What a great sentence that is.
Screw you, Travis.
Now, you guys, I noticed you let them get Lulu and Kha'Zix, which seemed to work out really great for them. Thoughts on why you let that happen?
Well, we think Lulu and Kha'Zix are pretty fair and balanced champions. They really,
Fox News,
they
really.
don't do, yeah, they really don't do much. And we needed Nian to play Shiv because Nian can only play Shiv, as the world should know. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. We just we had to choose between one of the 4 OPs, which was Lulu, Kha'Zix, and Shiv. Oh, I guess 3 OPs. So
Counting is hard.
it's hard, Travis. The American education system. I could talk about that for a while, but we just want to hear about Lulu apparently. Yeah. So we were gonna originally first pick Lulu, but Nian wanted Shiv, and it's like whatever. They outpicked us, so they get 2 OPs, we get 1 OP. It shouldn't be enough for us to lose the game. And I mean, Shiv was clearly like more effective than Shen that game. Like we wanted top to win, and we were gonna sacrifice mid. It didn't work out like we thought it would, because mid lost too hard, I guess, and we just kind of got outplayed in team fights too. So sucks for us. Whatever. I'm not that upset about it because it was a good game.
Now, there was a moment in time where they threw really, really hard towards the end. Mm-hmm. You ended up getting a quadra kill. Was there a chance you could have, done more with that?
Yeah. We threw at the red buff. It's good play. But, we probably could have won if I didn't go YOLO at the red. But, I don't know. We were just in a bad position the whole game, so we were trying to make a lot of risky plays. Probably not the best one right there. But, I don't know. Winning that game would have been a long shot anyways because we were so far behind. I'm pretty salty that we threw, though, at the end. Or mostly it was me.
Yeah. It's always we whenever it's we threw, but it's me whenever you're talking about you carried. You know what I mean? Notice how you share it, you distribute the credit whenever it's a failure. You tend to take a lot of it for yourself when it's a success.
Screw you, Travis. I know that it was probably my fault that we ended up losing.
Is it really a probably? So I did notice at one point in time, they were charging towards your base, and you guys had, I think, like Dexter and a couple of crew up near theirs, and it was like, oh, is this going to be a base race? And then you guys blue-pilled back, and then they ran and charged Baron and took Baron. That was the last Baron fight of the time. How could you have done that like differently? Like, would it have been? Was that the only option you had at that point in time to sort of like let them get the free Baron, or was there like could you have sent people over to Baron? Like, what would the better play have been there?
Sorry, I'm watching Dig vs. Curse. Like, I remember what you're talking about, and the reason why we did what we did was because we thought we couldn't win a team fight. So, like, if we engage them 5v5, we lose. And because they have the stronger team fight than us, we gave up mid control. And mid control allows you to pick between Baron and mid in hip. That's why it's so important to control mid and always have mid pushed. So what ended up happening was we just gambled that Cloud9 would make a bad move. And they didn't. And so they ended up getting Baron. But they would have gotten Baron anyways because they win 5v5 and they have mid control. So it's like we have to give up one or the other, so we're just banking on them making a mistake in rotations. And they didn't. They played it literally perfectly. Like, that's exactly what like a top-tier Korean team would do. They'd go down towards your base and fake you out. And then if we were on the next level, we also should have faked them out by like not finishing our blue pills, because pretty sure they had a warded or something. I'm not exactly sure, but the way they reacted, it looked like they had us vision on us. But in the end, like, it's just a really bad situation for us to be in. So there's not very much you can do in that situation. You just have to play Rekkles and hope they make a mistake.
Speaking of Rekkles, I have a story to tell you in a little bit, but we'll save that for later. I just wanted to make the reference to the fact that you said Rekkles, and And whenever I left the States, you guys had a pretty good shot at getting like second place. Now you're stuck at third. So what went wrong while I was gone?
What? I don't. I think when you left, our record was still really bad in comparison to Cloud9's. I mean, since then, Cloud9 lost to TSM, and we lost to Cloud9 and TSM. So we only ended up lengthening the gap by like 1 game. So I don't think we ever had a shot at beating Cloud9, to be honest.
Well, I did. There was one night I was in Paris, and I'm sitting there drinking, and I load up my phone, and I see you guys beat TSM pretty convincingly. And I didn't get a chance to interview you after that, but I heard that you used the term free SM on the broadcast. What was beating TSM? What does that mean for CLG?
It really just means that we can beat them at playoffs if we end up facing them, which is probable right now. And personally, I don't really like. It didn't really matter to me so much if we ended up going like 0-4 against them, but that last win was like really important for some members on the team to just show that we can beat them and we are like a legitimate top 3 team, like tied with TSM and Cloud9. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just for the morale. It doesn't mean anything actually winning against them. It has no effect on the standings for LCS, that's for sure. Like we could not have gotten out of third place because of our shitty start.
Now, I don't know. What else has been going on with you while I was gone? What did I miss?
Well, All Stars voting started. It was really
Well, I was going to ask about that because
it was a really big deal that we won against TSM right before All Stars because it gave us a boost in popularity.
well, I don't know if it did matter because it's kind of funny because right now I'm looking and I think it's like Bjergsen, then you, then Medios, I believe.
Yeah.
Now it's very funny because they send 2, and presumably one of the 3 teams is going to win playoffs, like CLG, Cloud9.
See, well, that's where the community's wrong because Evil Geniuses is going to win playoffs.
I didn't. Why?
Because they're the best team in North America. And we want to send our best to represent. The Scottish and Belgians will unite for freedom.
Anyway, so it's very likely that all 3 of those players are going to go. One of them, obviously, with the team. The other 2 guys on their own. Yeah. So I think at this point in time, unless you say something really atrocious, which, I mean, we're doing this interview, so anything's likely. But are you excited about going to Paris?
Yeah. I'm always excited to go to like foreign countries, especially this time's like super special because last time All Stars was like a really big deal for me because I wasn't playing so well, and then all of a sudden All Stars came, and then it's like, oh wow, like I'm pretty good actually still. So I hope it happens again. I mean, I'm playing pretty well right now, so it's not a big deal for that. It's just like kind of nostalgia, like, oh, I got to go to All Stars again, represent NA again. Like, let's hope I can live up to what I did last time. Yeah. And I just want to go with my team though. I don't really, to be honest, I don't care too much about the 2v2 competition, whatever. Like it's not so much a display of like your skill as much as like just like fan service, if that makes sense. Like, so it doesn't matter if you're like super good or you're just like a really popular player. You're not really going to be able to showcase like what you are. But if you get to play with your team against SKT and all them, then, or like whatever team China ends up sending and all that. So that will be like actually like NA pride. Like you'll be able to like hype it up and stuff.
Well, if you do end up going to the 2v2 competition, which is where I'd place you, I want to know, like, would you pick Bjergsen or Medios as your partner? Because one of those guys might go with the team.
Well, as my likely partner or as the one I want to go with?
The one you want to go with.
Probably Medios.
You think Bjergsen's the more likely or what?
No, I still think Cloud9's the best team in NA. But
I thought it was Evil Geniuses.
Or sorry, obviously I don't count Evil Geniuses because they're just a shoe-in. But second best team in NA would be Cloud9. And I like Medios just more because he's, I don't know, I talk to him a decent amount. We Snapchat each other a lot. Can't really talk about too much more than that. He's just my bro. He's cool.
Well, speaking about you Snapchatting other pro players and that kind of thing, and that Rekkles thing earlier, I went to Europe. You know, I got a bunch of souvenirs for a bunch of people I care about, so I didn't get you anything. But I did actually get something sent back with me for you. Let me see if I can find it here. So there's this. You can read it for everyone.
To my one and only love, Doublelift, Rekkles.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's from Rekkles. He also sent something else though.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That would be this.
Is this his underwear?
So this is unwashed.
Oh, this is his jersey.
Yeah.
Well, I'm disappointed. I thought it was gonna be his underwear. It looked like a pair of boxers when you first gave it to me. Wow, cool.
Yeah. Well, it's unwashed.
It's unwashed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smells like deodorant.
Yeah.
Europeans in there.
Well, they don't tend to. That's against the stereotype.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, never mind. I can kind of smell him. Yeah. Hold on. Can I get a moment alone? Yeah. That's good. This is awesome. I'm gonna put it on. So I did. I already smelled it a bunch of times. It smells good. I feel like I'm being part of some sort of like porn shoot or something. Like smell it. Yeah, now put it on. It's like, oh god, my dignity.
What type of porn do you watch?
Well,
I've never.
Isn't that the kind everyone watches? Yeah. Oh god. I just clicked the first category I see. I'm sorry. Just a trip bike. This is cutting edge journalism right here. This is good. Yeah. Thanks, Rekkles. Yeah. Maybe I'll send you my unwashed underwear. Yeah. I'll just leave it there. Don't worry. I'll get back to it. What? It's already unwashed. It's not like it's gonna get any dirtier. I'll put it on, but it's kind of small for me.
You wear like boxers.
Ooh, I don't know if I could do that to him. That's messed up.
What? It was.
What?
We're gonna do a fan meet at UCI this Monday.
Yes, we are. Cool.
Are you excited about it?
Yeah, I haven't been to UCI in a while, so yeah, I'm really excited. It's gonna be like cool because I had my graduation at UCI, and then I went to orientation, and actually you drove me to orientation for like, oh, like this is what you're gonna do in college, and then I was like, I only went there just in case. Did you see that hype play? The boy is back. So like, I was gonna go to college probably, and then I was like, no, screw this. I'm gonna be a programmer because like CLG offered me, and I'm gonna go all in. So it was like the crux of my career was like choosing between like having a normal life or like going all in and being a pro, and UCI was like the other life that I might have chosen if it didn't work out.
So now we'll be there on Monday.
Yeah, cool. They have the worst mascot ever. Do you know what it is? Anteaters.
Yeah, I was gonna say anteaters.
So dumb. I'm sorry. Just dumb.
Good that you're really singing their praise before we go visit them.
And their chant is Zot, Zot, Zot. I'm not making this up.
You're just insulting them a lot before we go there.
Hey, man, they know. Oh.
We literally just had a Riot press person come in and tell us to wrap it up.
Wow. Is she talking about the interview?
No. Yeah. You have any shout-outs, plugs, anything you want to say?
Yeah, shout out to our sponsors, Razer, Azubu, iBuyPower, and NZXT. And to our fans. Mostly my fans. No, I'm just kidding. Our CLG fans. They've been hyped for however long since we've been doing well, so I respect it.
Check out the rest of our coverage of the NALCS and more at ongamers.com.